All right, so this first step is super obvious, but don't be scared off by it. Trust me, there's gonna be some gems in this video. The first step is to decide exactly which matchup you're gonna start with. All right, so let's not spend too much time on step one. All you're doing is deciding which character, like which matchup you wanna learn first. This is a big mountain, learning every single matchup in the game, so it doesn't really matter where you start. The only way you can go is up. Ooh, that was deep as hell. Street Fighter Aristotle. Shout out to my boy Conrad. The only direction or advice I would give here is to start with a character that gives you the most trouble. If you think a character is cheap as hell, or if you think a character like bodies your character, start off learning that character. Now this is one a lot of people ignore. I hear people say things like, oh, I learn better by playing, so replays don't really help me out a lot. You need to use the replay channel if you're gonna become strong in the game and if you're gonna learn matchups. But some of you might not be sure exactly how to use the replay channel as far as what you should be looking for in these matchups and how to, actually get better from watching this stuff. Don't worry, I got you, bruh. You motherfuckers, most of you, do not go to the replay channel. Look at all these replays I have. Like the last couple weeks, I've been learning the lore matchup. So I have fucking lore replays that I watch. So in the replay channel in general, boom, go in there, click, look at that, got my ass whooped. But instead of just getting my ass whooped, I go and fucking study it. Now, you don't have to spend hours in a replay channel. That might be overkill, to be honest. You don't need to do all that. What you're looking for when you're watching these replays is specific scenarios that you can practice in training mode. Situations that you feel like you don't have a perfect answer for. Whenever you find yourself saying, wow, they can do all of that and that's safe, I just have to guess, that usually means that there's something that you just don't understand. So look for those situations, make a mental note or jot them down to make sure you don't forget any, and then move on to step 3. And now we take it to the mecca of improvement, training mode. So these clips right here are from an actual training session that I had breaking down the lower matchup. Notice that I'm not using training mode just to do random combos and before I know it, 30 minutes have passed and I haven't accomplished anything. It's important to train purposefully. It goes like this with anything that you want to improve at. I know Ray Allen said that in basketball, there's a lot of people who get a couple basketballs and they just go shoot around. Whereas Ray Allen and a lot of the pros are specifically focusing on shots that they would take in the game, scenarios that they regularly find themselves in the game. That's what we have to do in training mode and Street Fighter as well. The stuff that I recorded Laura doing right here is the stuff that I seen Laura players doing against other players or that they did against me in my replays. I jotted it down like I told you guys in step 2 with the replay channel. I jotted it down and now I'm finding different responses to these fireballs, block strings, mix-ups, general situations that I find myself in against this character. And in order to get more in depth with this, to really show you guys my process in the training mode, we're actually gonna be going live for the first time, man. We're gonna go live, do a live matchup breakdown. We can choose whatever matchup, it doesn't matter, and we'll kick it and hopefully find some dope ass tech. Now this step is one of the most important skills that you can have in life and as a Street Fighter player specifically. A lot of people wouldn't think it applies, but my goodness does it. You guys are gonna have to learn how to network. All right, so of course there's plenty of uses for the messaging system, right, on PS4, on PSN or PC or whatever. Sometimes you gotta put a hating ass, I only lost a Karen motherfucker in their place, all right? Yes, RobTV stoops to that level sometimes. I'm generally a nice guy. The best way that you can use the messaging system is by sending messages like this. If you come up against a pretty good player in ranked or casual match or whatever, battle lounge, doesn't matter, send them a message and see if they're a decent person. If they are, then you have a new training partner, and it's specifically helpful if they played a character in the matchup that you're actually trying to break down at the moment. So I was breaking down the Laura matchup, so it was helpful to be able to have, Laura friends who play Laura. And of course, this also applies to offline situations when you're at a tournament or a local or whatever. Go and meet you some friends, because obviously it's just fun to have people to play Street Fighter with, whether it's online or offline, and I promise you it'll make you stronger and help you learn matchups. And the last step doesn't really need much explanation. You're just gonna have to put things into practice. You can theory fight all day long, extremely important, and I would encourage it. But you can theory fight all you want, but in the end of the day, you're gonna have to actually go and apply it so that you can get the stuff in your muscle memory and everything. So you want to run sets, play as much as possible against that character with the people that you've met. That's when it's test time. You've been studying by going into training mode, watching replays and stuff like that. And now when you go up against your buddy that you met through, through sending messages, or you met at your local or whatever, that's when you're actually testing out all of your new tech and all of your new ideas. And sometimes the stuff that you thought would work isn't gonna work. Your opponent's gonna come up with a counter for it. And that's because there's a counter for everything in Street Fighter. The beautiful thing about it is, that means that you're gonna develop new tech and you guys are both gonna keep on getting stronger. You'll get that much better at the matchup. Rinse and repeat this process for all the characters in the game, and I promise you, you're going to become a fucking dog. Trust me, I'm doing it right now and I'm getting a ton better. So thank you guys for all the support, the comments, subscribe and all that. Hey, thank you. You guys are fucking dope. If you enjoyed this video, please drop a like on it because it helps get it out to more Street Fighter fans. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button because I got new heat coming all the time. And until next time, I'm out. Yeah.